The whole pre-draft journey is really exciting. It's something that you prepare for, but you never know what to expect. For me, I feel like the philosophy to be great is really being honest with yourself, but then also competing with yourself. Thinking about everything that's going to change in the future is definitely exciting. I just want to make sure that I'm taking the right steps. Ever since I started playing, my family has always been really supportive, and my mom being a Kansas City fan and dad being a Cowboys fan, but they're going to be supportive wherever I go. I'm really just thankful to be in this position. My name is Devin Lloyd. I play linebacker, and this is my journey to the draft. There's a lot of things I love about football. One of the main things is how much it correlates with life. You're really just going out there and just letting it all out, ready to go to war. One thing that makes me stand out is my intensity. I feel like you're seeing me all over the field make plays and big time plays. I feel like I can change the game and really just playing with passion, playing with heart.
Do a little warm-up tempo right here, having a seat. We're gonna pull up and then duo style, nice and smooth off the top. Should be a lightweight, nice and smooth, 6 per side. Good job, stay controlled, chest staying up, shoulder blades pulled back. My name is Andy Campbell. I'm the Director of Operations here at Proactive Sports. Today we'll be training Devin Lloyd. Main focus with pre-draft players, one of the biggest things we try to do is heal them up after the season as much as we can. Again, today is a little bit different of a workout to where we're just trying to get blood flow in you, try to get your body recovered from everything you've been going through.
Recently, I've been getting into a lot more mobility, range of motion things like yoga.
Good, let that travel up, good, excellent, nice and smooth. Allow that T-spine to open on the backside.
For me, I feel like prepping mentally and physically has a lot to do with how you treat your body, what you do with your body, eating the right things, staying physically active, but then also staying in the right frame of mind. So for me, meditating, yoga, just intense, deep stretching. So I'm trying to decrease my limitation, really.
Oh, I see you've been doing yoga.
Yes, sir.
I like it. Specifically for Devin he did a great job during the season of being durable, coming through, so we needed to make him a little bit quicker, allow him to be who he was, which is getting him down in a 40 stance, allowing him to come out and accelerate. All we're doing on the incline is just trying to open up your hips from a different angle. And then also work on his combine drills so he can perform the linebacker drills at the combine the way he needs to. Our main goal is to help them get as drafted as high as they possibly can. Nice, easy stroke, open those shoulders, nice, good blood flow as we roll through it. Starting to get a little sweat rolling a little bit.
A little bit, you see,
little
coming
bit,
right
a little
here.
sweat on the white t-shirt.
Yeah. I was born in Kansas City, Missouri. I moved out to Dallas when I was 7. And then when I was 12, I moved out to San Diego. And at the time, it was just me and my dad. That's when I started playing football in middle school. I really just started going out there, and I just kept it going.
How's body feel from being on the plane?
Relatively fresh, honestly.
That's what makes you you, though. You know, not everybody has your regen system to recover like you do, man.
So I started off playing receiver in high school, and then ultimately got recruited as a linebacker at the University of Utah. I ultimately switched to defense just because I felt like that was a more natural position, and playing linebacker really fit my skill set.
Stabilized with the core, nice good balance. Everything's remaining rigid and smooth. Excellent.
I'd say I modeled my game after a few players, but some of my favorite players growing up were Ray Lewis, Derrick Brooks, Patrick Willis, Cam Chancellor.
Walking, you're walking, you're walking.
The whole pre-draft journey is really exciting. At times, you know, you can stress over stuff, but I just try to take it one day at a time.
Nice and smooth. Feel the shoulder blades roll down through. Nice, good scat movement.
Ultimately, you know, I think everything that has happened is supposed to happen, and really just thankful for everything that's happened in the journey.
Try to keep those elbows up. Try to go a little slower with it. Should be a lot of blood flow rolling through. Today is a lot of regen, a lot of recovery, a lot of mobility, just basically getting blood flow going in, get its muscles activated again. See, that's an overachiever like you are, man. You always want to twist your hands. That's excellent.
Yes, sir.
That's why you fit in, man.
Yes, sir.
Shoulders should start to burn a little bit at this point. Not everybody's built like you, so maybe not be, everybody's not as strong, you know.
Oh, it's burning.
Burning a little bit?
It's
sure?
burning,
Oh.
yeah. I'd say for me, pressure is applied by the individual, so I put pressure on myself to get where I want to be as far as like, you know, working out and stuff like that. But when it comes to stuff like, you know, where I'm going to get taken, you know, you're in situations that you can't control what you control, you can't put pressure on yourself.
So basically, this is going to be a big touchscreen like an iPad. You're going to work neuromuscular connectors and hand-eye coordination. Oh, we're off to a fast start. I like it. Oh, he hit a 50. Attaboy. And you got tapped up on one, man.
Man, I was like, come on, go.
You're Mr. Lloyd. I should be calling you Mr. Lloyd, not even Devin. Just Mr. Lloyd, man. Yeah.
Just Devin. Just Devin. Mr. Capretta on the other
Mr.
hand.
Capretta, Mr. C.
That's Mr. Capretta. So my whole family's gonna be at draft night. Mom and dad really showed up to as much as they could. They always gave me advice whenever I was down or wasn't in good headspace. They always supported me and really just uplifted me whenever I needed it the most. And I'm really just excited to see the reaction on my family's face, but also know where I'm called and wear something nice while doing it.
Straight arm, shoulder movement coming through. That's what makes you, Devin. I love it.
Sheesh, that thing's burning.
Mobility is simply opening up the joint in different angles where he's tight. So it may be a static stretch, it may be a range of motion moving him through. That can be with or without weights, it can be with a rubber band, it can be with a mobility stick, it can be me manually taking him through it. It can be done a lot of different ways. As far as injury prevention wise, some of our unique things that we try to do is build in mobility and stability within the joints. A lot of our training is different than college training, so as our players come in, we'll talk to them a little about everything they've done in the weight room up to this point is similar to like algebra, and now we're gonna shift a lot of those things and do geometry. So it has a different purpose of what we're trying to do at the end goal. Feel the edges of where you're tight, feel the edges of where you're sore.
This is the best pose in yoga.
Shavasana?
The very end.
Yes, it is.
I stay motivated by really just being honest with myself, understanding where I want to be, how to get there, and just staying disciplined, but also understanding that I have a support system behind me and I really want to make them proud. My proudest moment in football, I would say, is winning the Pac-12 championship. It was on the team's mind throughout the whole season. It was one of the greatest feelings to know that we were champions. My ultimate goal in football is to win a Super Bowl, get in the Hall of Fame. No specific order, but I feel like those two are the epitome of why you play, why you love football. And after football, ultimately, I want to settle down, have a wife and kids, really just enjoy what life has to offer. Advice I would give to the youth is give it your all and really just listen to those who are trying to help you, because ultimately, they just want what's best for you. And whenever times get tough, that's when you have to persevere and fight through it. And on the other side of the pain is success. So really, whenever guys are getting on you because they want what's best for you, like a coach yelling at you on your 9th gasser, you got 10, you're not trying to finish that last one, you gotta fight through it. You gotta get to the line.
That is a wrap.
Yes, sir.
Man, good job, Dave.
Yeah,
Excellent, man. Glad you feel better. That's a wrap.